Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. Into the box, Ketel Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first. Stepping in now, Willie Mays. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Marte stands at second with no outs. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. One and 2. That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done. In now, Christian Walker. 1 and 2 as he chases the slider. That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one. 1 and 2. Here it is. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker. Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he'll make it back in safely at third. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Arizona. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Robbie Ray is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He has a 3-for-12 line. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, David Peralta, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Wilmer.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Count is on the move. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding into the box, Robbie Ray. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Carson Kelly would be next. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cardinals nothing. At the plate, Jose Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 one more time. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Marte ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The pitcher, Jack Flaherty, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. The 1-1 is a strike. Missed the sacrifice attempt that time.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batter, number 19.
Stepping in, number 19, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So striding in, Colton Wong. High chopper over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Carson Kelly, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Willie Mays.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kelly stands at first with 1 out.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Eduardo Escobar. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
That's popped up. Number 19 into shallow left. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, and it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And another foul ball. He's set. The payoff pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, David Peralta. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Arizona's on top 4-2. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed,
right
Matt.
fielder.
The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. Mud fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Carson Kelly. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to take his hacks again, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to store that play.
Number 4. He was able to spin on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina. This is foul right side. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To 1-2 now. O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Misses, ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. John Gant, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
John Gant.
Standing in, Ketel Marte, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Number 19 shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Line to the right side. Martinez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Standing in, Eduardo Escobar, a hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 19. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. To 2-2 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Number 45 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 45.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
Now that great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Tyler O'Neill would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count now, 3-2. Ozuna is off at first with 2 away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in now, Christian Walker. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Here it is on 3-1, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Here's the 2-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ball 3. 3-2 now. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Right side. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Nick Ahmed. And it's fouled away. Two and 2. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jairo Munoz will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Rounded slowly to the left side. Ahmed is there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 19.
Digging in once again, number 19. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Flores is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards leave 1. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Jake Lamb is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Lamb.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, catcher, Carson.
So stepping in, Carson Kelly. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Popped him up. Molina is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Marte.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Marte has 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Ozuna has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Willie Mays.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-1 the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. This game's all tied at 4.